according to freelance journalist Emily Hill, who says that it's a smack in the face for everything that feminism's achieved over the last 20 or 30 years. So what does its co-author, Sarah Vine, make of it? And Eve Pollard, Fleet Street's first. You were the first woman ever, weren't you? Who was the first?
Wendy Henry.
All right, you're the second.
About 10 minutes before me.
About 10 minutes. Oh, come on.
No, she was the winner.
Okay. Anyway, she's there as well. Okay. What's wrong with it? It's it's like sort of a compiled edition of the Bunty. You know, it's just got lots of sort of play ideas and sort of dressing up and stuff like that. How's that a smack in the face of feminism?
Well, I think my generation, I'm a bit nearer to young girls today, and I don't know what Bunty is. I'm sorry, Richard, I have no idea.
Bunty was like, have you heard of the Beano?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Bunty was the girl's Beano.
Jackie magazine, but I'm sure it folded before I was
Well, I'm sure it did, but I mean, the point is, people do look back on it with great affection. What I mean, if you just describe the content of this, what it basically is, lots of ideas, isn't it?
Just lots of things to do.
And it's clearly an answer to the dangerous book for boys.
Completely, and of course it is an exercise in nostalgia.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether that appeals to young people today. I'm sure young girls today are not going to want to necessarily grow cress. I mean, why would they? I mean, they might eat cress, but why? Why would you want to grow cress?
Because then you don't have to buy it in the supermarket.
Okay, but why would you? I mean, when you can buy it, you can eat it. Why would you need to?
But what's insulting about it, though, to women? I mean, you know, make your case. Why does it undermine the achievements of feminism? This glorious book for girls.
Well, I think it's a grotesque book for girls. That's my argument on the whole thing. I just think it's taking women back and trying to put them back into the 1950s straitjacket, in which they sat in the corner being very emotional and not physical. And I just don't think it will appeal to young girls today. It might appeal to their mothers, it might appeal to their fathers.
I think that, I don't know if you agree, sorry.
I think it's a lady of
I don't know if you agree, but...
This is Judy.
Yeah.
Second woman Edison Princeton.
First woman in Portrait on television. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you agree, but it seems to me it's really harmless. I mean, it's nice for... I mean, girls are always girly, you know. I bet you were girly when you were little.
No, not really.
You were never a girly, but you were always a tomboy.
You see, I mean, we used to play WWF wrestling and with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, that's what we used to do. I mean, I don't think it's wrong to be girly. I think it's great if you want to be a little girl.
But I think what you're saying is that it's not right for you, but that doesn't equal it's not right for young girls.
No, but I don't think girls nowadays should be able to do these things. I know
Why?
but it's not. It wouldn't be
I mean, it's not like we're going to tie little girls down in a chair and say, now you must make pom-poms and you must learn how to make soup. And you must, you know, skip. It's just a selection of things that you can do. I mean, it's basically supposed to be an alternative to, forgive me, watching television, playing on your Xbox, and sitting around shopping malls, you know, buying stuff.
We gave it to
Oh,
sorry, go on.
Well, no, I think it's much better than being harmless, because what it does is it encourages you to play with other people. And encourages you to work with other people. It encourages you possibly to lead other people. I mean, putting plays on, there always has to be a boss, and it's usually a girl. Doing things yes, absolutely. Yeah. Doing things in the home. It's very, very important, actually. I mean, you won't learn very much from playing on your Xbox or just watching the telly. You know, where we are. I was some life skills in this book. I mean, you know, there was a thing with Big Brother recently where there was a chap who went on and didn't know how to boil an egg. Well, I mean, that's just insane that you could get to the age of 18 without knowing how to boil an egg. So there are lots of things in this book that you can do.
But I just think it's useful. They're not sugary, sweet,
but it's not incredibly
saccharin and Enid Blyton.
It's not really. None of those things were bad things. Saccharin, Enid Blyton, sugar. It's really not sugary sweet. It's just not.
Some of those generation thinks that they were bad things.
But my daughter is now 20, and when she was about 10, which I guess is kind of the age group, she loves baking cake.
Well, listen, we gave
I have to bake cake.
We gave your book to a group of girls and said, okay, pick 3 things you'd like to do out of it, and they did. And we didn't force them, honestly. We just let it unroll just to see if they got bored and how it worked out. Gave them a bit of technical assistance, but it was up to them, and this was the result.
I like pink because it's my favourite colour and it's bright and it's girly, really. I think it's good to do this with your friends because you can have like competitions and see who makes the best or the funkiest or grooviest. I really enjoy doing this because it's really good to do with your friends, and it's really good to do if you're bored as well, because it can just like bring out your creative side. I love dressing up in the evening, and now I have a lovely sparkly brooch to go with my outfit. Sailor went to sea, see what he could see, but all that he could see, was the bottom of the deep blue sea. Even though clapping games are really old-fashioned, it's really fun to do with your friends. It says here, the thing to understand about a crush is that it's a fantasy. Okay, that's kind of obvious. Gathering of impossible amounts of obscure information about the crush is also very satisfying. You would know. Even though the things in the book are quite old-fashioned and things that our mums used to do, there's some great ideas in the book. I spend so much time watching TV and going on the internet on my own that I forget that I could do things with my friends in a group. I can see how some people think that this book is girly, but I found it really good fun, and I think that's the main thing.
There you go.
I don't know who those girls are.
Where have you found them?
Well, I mean, you know, girls do. My mum always had what she called her button box. It was full. It was just a sort of tin box full of buttons and trims and buckles and you know, stuff like that, but all very bright and glittery. And I used to, and I know I'm me, right? You know, and I'm not your age and all that of it, but I used to love sitting there for ages, kind of threading through all these things, making necklaces and things.
But we are all feminists, aren't we? I mean, the fact that you can learn all this stuff as well as running television programs, running newspapers, all the rest of it.
Learning how to sew on a button, which my mother taught me because it's a useful thing to know how to do, because if you don't know how to sew on a button, you've got to pay someone else to do it, which is a nightmare. It hasn't stopped me from having a job and a career. So it's not, I just don't agree with the idea that it's anti-feminist. Because I don't see why knowing how to do those things is anti-feminist.
One last comeback?
Well, I just think that the whole notion of the book is just very, very weird, you know, just it's essentially like bringing up all the girliness. It's, I think, a very rare thing for girls now. I just don't think, I mean, you found some there, but I don't think the majority of girls are going to love it. Their mums, their grandmas.
Okay, all right.
It's the mums who'll buy it. You might hopefully still make money anyway.
There's a theory that it's fathers who do buy the dangerous book for boys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, thank you all very much indeed.
Okay, yeah, and the great big glorious book for girls is out now. Now, all a man needs